time for my August wrap up. I did not read that many books this month because I spent 2 fantastic weeks in England. I don't think I'll ever stop posting content from that trip. I also have like a things I loved and things I didn't love video that I need to do. I'm ranting a lot in them, so I'm trying to shorten it down. Anyways, let's go through what I read in August. So the first book that I finished was Down and Dusted, #1 in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and I absolutely loved it. Then I read Imagine Me, which is Shatter Me #6. Oh, I gave Down and Dusted 5 stars because it's fantastic. Then I read Imagine Me, Shatter Me #6. I also gave it 5 stars. It was nuts. So much happened, and yeah, nuts. Absolutely nuts. Like the way that series ended. And as soon as I ended it, there's now a spin-off series coming out set 10 years in the future. Oh, I'm so excited. Then I read Believe Me, Shatter Me 6.5, and what do you mean the series is over? I literally wrote, what do you mean this series is over? I want 100 more books, and like 2 days later, we're getting new books. It was so good. Everybody needs to read this series. Then I finally finished Lucky Charm. Oh, I gave Believe Me 5 stars. Shatter Me 5 stars. Believe Me got 2 stars. It took me forever to get through, but it was very predictable. I started reading this book in May. I'm a very slow reader, but I also was just like not into it. It's also the first book that I like fully read on my phone, like from a library. So we shall see how that continues, because now I have Kindle, but I will be reading them on my iPad because I'm not buying a Kindle when I have this giant thing. Then I read Swift and Saddled, which was Rebel Blue Ranch #2. Rebel Blue Ranch has my entire heart. Again, 5 stars. I loved it. And then the last book I read was Before We Were Innocent. I gave it 3 stars. This is what I want to chat a little bit about. So I've been reading To My Romance books because this has spoilers. The entire time I was waiting for Theo and Bess, our two of our main characters, to get their second chance. This is like a thriller. It's not really, but it's basically a murder mystery. They did not get their second chance. I was very upset. I felt like it dragged on a little bit. Like I understood that the background information was very important in this book, but it just like at parts I just felt like it was so repetitive, and I was like, just get to the part where shit happens. But it was very easy to follow along with. It was not at all what I was expecting, but I did enjoy it. It's by Ella Berman. I don't have any of her other books on my TBR. I kind of thought this was like the same as like the Before We Were Strangers because their covers are very similar. It's not, but I had a great time. That's all I read that month. I'm hoping that this month will be better. I am currently listening to 1 audiobook. I have 6 hours left, and reading 2 books on my Kindle, or my iPad Kindle. So I'm hoping to increase. I did hit my goal of 50 books for the year, but I'm gonna see if I can double it in these last couple of months. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know how you felt about them, and send me your book recommendations, and I will see you next month.